You've worked pretty hard to stay poised through these blows to the head and hits to the quarterback that haven't been called against you. Did you get a little frustrated after that face mask that wasn't called?
Yeah, I did. Lost my cool there for a second, but I didn't swear at him.
Is that the magic words you're avoiding?
Obviously, yeah. Obviously, it doesn't work. But once again, I got the same response I got last week. As he was just trying to tackle you. So I just kind of let it go.
There's no coincidence, though, Ben. I mean, it's not like the guy just happened to hit you in the head, correct?
I guess. It is what it is. It's a violent game. You've never heard me complain about injuries or the calls or anything like that. So I'm not going to start now.
Ben, you abandoned the visor. Was it not doing what it should have been doing?
Well, it was just it was raining. We kind of talked to you guys earlier in the week, and that was going to be a factor. And it was that 2-minute drive going down there. It was really starting to get wet, and every time I hit the ground, it made it harder to see. So just took it off and went with a different kind of face mask to hope I wouldn't get hit.
Then how about L's catch?
I was laying on the ground. I didn't see it.
See the replay on the way?
I had not yet. But I know when it came out of my hand, it wasn't a good throw, and I heard the crowd cheering, and I know it wasn't an interception cheer, so that's a good thing.
Thank you. Talk about what your unit did, not scoring points, but possessing the ball and moving it and changing field position.
Yeah, it's funny because I had that talk with Charlie and Byron on the sideline. Is I felt like we did some good things offensively, like we possessed the ball. I don't know what the time was, but it had to be pretty good. I think one drive we might have went like 140 yards, because we kept going and backwards and going and backwards, and those things feel good, but it's not good enough because we have to score points, and field goals aren't good enough. Luckily, our defense bailed us out and played such a great game today, and it was fun to watch them.
Did you talk about Hines' effort?
At times, Ward. I mean, I could sit here and talk all day about the effort and the will to win and his determination, his toughness. But we've been seeing that for 15 years he's been playing, however long he's been playing. So I'd take my hat off to him because he's a warrior.
Bend your nose. You come through everything okay? Foot, nose.
Got a little ankle, but I'll be all right, I'm sure.
Was that your other ankle that you?
No, it's the same ankle. The guy kind of came down the back of it, and lucky I had my shoe spatted up because of my foot, so might have saved me a little bit.
Ben, rare you see 2 pick sixes, and you got 2 of them. Just talk about that today.
Our defense is something else. Troy and I always talk before the last couple games, and I tell him to do something magical, and he tells me to do something magical, and Troy always does it. It's something special, and that whole unit, just Lamar, Woodley, and it's funny because Larry Foote and I were talking probably right around the beginning of the fourth quarter, and he's like, "Can you say AFC Defensive Player of the Week?" And he was all for Woodley. I said, "Well, what about Troy?" And then he got that second pick, and I just looked at Foote, and he said, "Co-Defensive Player of the Week." So.
You get to see San Antonio next week. Thoughts on that?
Well, I don't. I'll see him on the field, but I'm enjoy this win, and we'll get ready for the Jets. And I'm playing the defense. It's not about San Antonio.
Thanks, Ben.
All right, guys.